May 23rd of 2003. There's my Mahal and the pumpkin and the bug. And Michael, Erica, Josie, and the guide. Okay, we're at El Capitan. Everybody's on the move again.
So you're camping in here?
And we're halfway up there. We stopped at that landing. And that's a bay. I don't know what the name is.
Trying to have fun. Everybody needs to work.
And we have to go up there. That's our guide there. He's checking to see if he has his key for the gate. Because he's going to have a long, lonely walk back down. And there's Isaac. He's dressed in his mining outfit.
He's the best caver here.
He's the best little miner here. And there's the other miners, Erica and Michael. And Josie. And Seth. And our best Mahal.
She started like a dog.
And this is where we are. Up here. And that's El Capitan Passage. And this is the boardwalk that brought us up, and it goes all the way down. Okay. Let's see, I gotta figure out where my line is.
Not really. There's only one spot where we have to,
Okay.
push it back down really low. And
Stick it on the
kind of low, but not too bad.
What's that?
Okay.
And I've only got a few rules for being in the cave today. And it has some kind of low ceilings and big boulders and whatnot. Make your way through from the atmosphere there. On its way down, the rain picks up some acid in the air. Just, not like acid rain that you think of in the city, but just a weak acid. And when the rain hits the forest floor, it runs through the sphagnum moss. It's the most predominant moss that we have growing here. And that moss is rather acidic, so it makes the starts to really widen it out. Eventually, over thousands of years, you start getting underground passages like this. It's hard to say how old something like this cave is, but this little crack that I was kind of pointing out here is unique in that this rock that's inside it, and when you get underneath, you'll be able to see that there's actually a different kind of rock in there. And that is a basalt, and it's a volcanic rock. So at some point in this area's history, some volcanic activity shot this basalt up through a weak spot in the limestone, which provided a really easy route for the cave water or the water to start to dissolve into the cave passage.
I'm by her.
So if you look up above here, you'll see some of these tubes right here and back, and all these little round circular passages. These are all places where the water's just found a crack in the surface limestone and just has formed dissolved a little tube all the way down here into the cave. So the limestone is made out of calcium carbonate. That's the mineral that it's made out of. And when the water that's got all this calcium carbonate dissolved into it gets inside the cave, it starts to redeposit that mineral as flowstone. So you can kind of see this stuff coming down here. It ends right there, and it starts up again back here. This is probably just maybe something that fell down and broke it away. People might have come and broken it. We have some of that in here. But I don't know what it is.
My night shot on the way out. I won't do night shot. Let's see what the difference is. There's a gate.
Yeah, this gate is put in here by the National Bat Conservation Society and the Forest Service to keep the bats safe when they're in here in the wintertime hibernating, and also to keep people out for both to prevent vandalism and for safety, because a lot of people really aren't experienced in caves and can come in and find themselves in a pit.
Just came to the gate. He's locking it back up so somebody else doesn't come in behind us. And the crouch down under that.
In the unlikely and there's another passage below, all part of the same system. The one above us is the old cave passage, and eventually worked its way down and formed this one. And currently, just before you got to the camp today, you went across a little culvert, the big stream. That's about 100 yards up from where the culvert is. It's kind of straight out. Tight, right up above y'all.
Yeah, that is.
And this is I'm not going to focus on, maybe point out one more case of cave vandalism, but obviously that has been broken off. It was probably a lot longer.
That was broken right there.
The cave is really young, so we're not going to get a lot of really big stalactites and stalagmites, but that column is one of the bigger columns of the cave, where a stalactite and a stalagmite meet.
Is it? Oh, about 20 feet. Down there.
They had come up here when they were working, when they were like 20 years old, sledgehammers, picks, and just smashing away all this glowstone. And she knew how much work he went to get it, so she's left it there. But so this is one of the worst cases of vandalism. If you're really curious as to what glowstone feels like, these pieces of dated of the glowstone, the earliest layer of glowstone on this rock dated to 100,000 years old. So it took that long to do that. I don't know how long it took to form this passage.
Broke up there. I'm going to turn on my night shot again.
We're only one. So you make this beautiful.
We got a pin over here. And I didn't see him. He came around to here and he decided he was going to go around this corner and stand here and jump out and scare us. But he turned his light off, so we didn't see the light go around the corner. So we didn't know he was out anyway. But he slipped. He fell right down. He only fell about 10 feet.
10 feet.
You can look further and see how far he could have gone. And if you saw him along there, did you see the wall?
That's it falling off the rock. And this is a pit. So a friend fell down there about 10 feet.
Come around on this side of me. That's here over the edge here.
Oh, yeah.
He goes quite a ways down. Torch. And then also further back in the passage, they found remnants of another torch. I believe the date on that was 7,000 years old. And then also in this silty area back here, they found some obsidian projectile points, like spear tips kind of deals. And those came from an island just around Prince of Wales. Further back down the passage, there's some clay on one of the walls, and there's a single bear claw mark going down the side of the wall. So, I don't know if an animal, a bear was actually back there, or maybe a person took a bear claw back there and did that. It's kind of hard to say. Man came into North America because they just found some bones that dated to 9,500 years old. Previously, the earliest they had was about 7,000 years ago. So, 2,000 years difference is a big one.
Turn the night shot back on. Okay, that's the thing that glowed. There's rain here somewhere. I want to step around that.
But they do have a porous center, and the little droplet of water on the end is just going to leave a little bit of mineral behind.
Oh, I see.
And then the next one comes through.
Okay, so it forms from the inside out, huh?
Just one little bit there's a little seam in the rock where some water's drifted down, and it allows a little bit of deposit to form, and then the little spines that you see are formed actually out of the water molecules in the air that contain some calcium.
Oh, I see.
So you'll be able to see a lot of it throughout the cave. Some's going to be a lot cleaner than others. A lot of it's been touched.
Now, when you say water out of the air, I just.
See, no? He's brave.
Oh, way up in the...
Little brown bat skull. And you can see exactly how small these little guys are.
Whoa.
That's a skull right there.
Oh, is there a skull sitting there? Adult, or do you know?
I'm going to reckon average, but I'm really not 100%. It's a cave coral, so you can get a really good up close look.
Can we go? Like me, I have a baby. I have to go. She said it's okay.
That's a little duck skull. That's the spot. There's a duck skull Guess you can see it. Oh, that's it right there. That's it right there. That's a duck skull.
It's actually like dripped a hole down the glowstone instead of actually depositing like it normally would have.
Boring through it.
Yeah. So I don't know exactly why, but I think the two going theories are it's too fast or it doesn't contain enough mineral to leave a deposit.
Oh. Otherwise it'd form a stalagmite?
Uh-huh. And there's little bits of gravel down in the bottom too, so it's probably even now it's helping it along even. I really get a lot of mixed feelings when I get into this room because I came into the cave before there was a gate on here when I was in high school, and we just climbed around on everything that we explored everywhere, not really paying attention to what we were doing. There's a lot of damage up on here, dirt and mud and footprints, just because people that don't know better, like I was when I was young. My light shine up there. There's a passage that leads up to another opening or another chamber. But I'd say the water level since
Water down there, so we don't go any further.
water level since yesterday at 6 o'clock in the evening has raised a good 6 inches.
Whoa.
So walk on to get around the edge there that are gone submerged.
Okay, we're on our way back out. That pool of water's right there. And then the big room here. Far down below the surface?
I didn't. We were at the very first point, we're about 300 yards back in the cave, and there's about 500 feet of rock between us and the surface.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
500 feet of rock?
Yeah. That if you do a straight line up.
Yeah.
If you went diagonally out, you're probably not very far.
Right.
Leads down to the underground river. I don't know how good a focus we're getting here.
If you hold it still, it'll focus.
This leads down about 200 feet to the current underground river passage of the cave. An extremely crazy journey to the bottom.
And then 2 younger kids and the lady with the short black hair is from Craig.
Oh, okay.
I was down here a couple of years ago, director of the youth center in Craig Youth Center.
I love it.
Doug and Michael. And we're back outside. There's Brandon. Hey Bug, you know, turn that thing off? I think they take that light bulb out so that people know it's not burned out. There's the guide.
Isaac's living in the cave. In the trip. No,
Everybody. We're gonna head back down. All miners sleeping.
Is your battery about dead?
Oh yeah. That's right. I got a little bit of it on the way in. This is the stairs going down.
Oh, we're gonna see you.
And that's El Capitan Passage there.
Oh, there's nice waterfalls over there on the Kosciuszko.
Was that directly across over there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. On the handrail?
On the handrail. On a really sunny day with sticky rubber shoes. But I beat the other guy's record. One guy couldn't make it all the way down this flight.
Their one leg shakes after coming down there. 374 steps. Is it vibrating?
Yeah. Look, mine.
I can get a picture of our Mahal going potty with her leg shaking. No, I'm not going to do that. And there's the little miner 49er in the pumpkin. Little baby. And there's our Mahal with her pants down. She's pootin'. We just came from El Capitan Caves, and Josie's cooking hot dogs and hamburgers
On the 90-mile wind.
in the 90-mile-an-hour winds, and we got wood drying out in the on top of the barbecuer. And there's our hot dogs and hamburgers, and those are going to taste really good. And there's Josie. And all the lightweights are back in the truck staying warm. We're out here in the storm cooking hot dogs and hamburgers.
There.
This is May 22nd? 23rd, and we're having fun in the middle of storm. We're having picnic. See?
Throw it back up there and burn off.
And Tom, I see the forehead soaking wet, looking for.
Get over there so I can
And
take
Grandpa is having fun.
Josie and I are sitting for the storm.
It's really a nice day for a picnic. I think we're all nuts. Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you go outside?
I don't want to get the camera wet. We're going from Hollis to Ketchikan on the ferry so we can catch the airplane. And we're going through the swells. Once in a while the spray splashes up. Splashes all the way down the deck. Just flashing a lot higher on the other side. There it is. Now push him on by so I can see the bugs. The bugs are pulling. Get on this end and pull him. Do you have this strapped to your suitcase in your backpack?
Huh?
You have the strap to your suitcase in the backpack?
Yeah.
Why don't you get it and hook it on there and drag him around?
Oh no, it's in my other suitcase. Uh-oh.